Welcome everyone. We have the latest information on the patch 1.5 update notice. So this is the patch notes and let's go through everything. So the first thing we want to look at is going to be the Primogems we can get from the patch 1.5 update. So usually we get 300 plus 300. The first 300 is the maintenance, the second 300 are from the bug fix. There's also more ways to get more Primogems from the new quest that's added to patch 1.5 with the character side quest and also the new hangout event. So there's also a potential of 60 times 2 more Primogems with the world quest. So let's have a look at all of those together. Now why do I have a question mark over here with a 300 question mark? It is because the maintenance compensation is 300 as expected. So 5 hours maintenance. So the 5 hours maintenance will start on the 6 AM China time. I'll have the countdown timer ready for you guys when the maintenance start and also when the maintenance finish. But usually we also see the 300 Primogems for the bug fix. I don't see the 300 Primogems over here, but I'm assuming this should be the case, because we haven't got any Primogems from the hotfix. Now the second thing to look for the Primogems, I know I'm skipping a little bit, we'll come back to everything. The second thing to look for the Primogems are going to be the side stories and also the character quest. So you can see the Zoni story quest and also Yula story quest, which will be giving us 60 times 2 Primogems, so 120 over here. And also the new hangout event with Diana and also Noel will guarantee us another 60 times 2. So each of the new hangout will give us 60 Primogems. Now why do I say there's a potential for more Primogems is that there seems to be more quests with the new teapot. And usually with a world quest that have a prerequisite like level 30 and also completing Archon quest, those particular quests might also come with Primogems. So the last part I'm not sure if we get the additional world quest which might give us 60 times 2 Primogems. So those are the quick summaries of the potential Primogems we can get right away from patch 1.5. Because we want as much Primogems as we can to summon for the banners, or maybe to save for Yula. So now let's go back to the notes. I know I skipped everything, I was really excited for the Primogems, but after that let's go through the notes together. So the live update will happen on 6 AM China time on the 28th of April. And usually this happens on Wednesday in China time. This may be a Tuesday for most of us in US or maybe in Europe. And depending on the time zones across the world, this should be the same for all of the servers. Now with the new update, a massive system of the teapot system will come into play, and this will allow us to have different realms and also different homeland system, which we can be building it. There will be the teapot spirit, there will be the trust rank system, which we get to level 10 and get about 540 or 600 Primogems this way by leveling up the teapot spirit up to level 10. The Adeptus energy is something we can spend in buying items and also buying things within the teapot system. There's also more crafting. I'll make a video on the details of the crafting and also the preparation for the homeland system, which there seems to be a lot of good things. As to the new characters, there will be 2 new characters joining us, one 5-star and also one 4-star. The quiet character Yula, we have seen her before, a very powerful claymore character that deals a lot of physical damage, which as we go through the patch notes, you're going to see the Spiral Abuse is going to be designed for more physical damage. I mean, they're literally saying, hey guys, better have a Yula because she's going to hit very hard. And the 4-star character Yanfi is going to be a Pyro Catalyst DPS character. So she is very similar to Klee in her attacks and also her charge attack, and she could be very interesting. I do plan to build her and try her out once the Zoni banner comes out. There will be some new weapons. The new weapon will be a 5-star Claymore for Yula, which increase physical damage by a lot and also increase the team's attacks, and also, there's a lot of benefits. The only problem with this Claymore is it does not stack with the Venti Bow. The new Venti Bow also give the team buffs. Those Song of the Broken Pines and also the previous Song series of weapons, they do not stack together. There will also be a new domain which will give us 2 new different artifact set. The artifact set will be the Tendency of the Millith, which will be the Zonly HP set, and also the Pale Flame for Yula for the physical damage. I'm sure you guys know that from the live stream, so we won't go too much into that. For the new domain, it will be located around Dragon Spine and also Mondstadt. The location will be quite easy to achieve, and for the new domain, it will be pretty straightforward because it will be 2 artifact sets that will be dropping in the domain. So we'll try that out, and if it's difficult, we'll make a guide for this one. Now coming over here, you can see that the Zonely story quest will be unlocked after some of the prerequisite. So there will be 3 opportunities to have the original resin cost when claiming rewards from the blossom. So what is happening is basically it's the reduction to the weekly boss, I believe. And for this one, the Zonely story quest will unlock the new weekly boss monster. So keep in mind. Traveler should complete the update there first before completing the relevant challenges. So it's quite interesting over here. I do think they want us to do the Zonely quest first and then have a look at the reduction to resin cost for the monsters. So we'll have a look at that when the patch comes out. Notice how it is written in red. So it seems like they want us to update the game first, then actually go for the weekly boss, so you gain the reduction to the resin cost. There will be a few of the new bosses. So there will be a Cryo Hypostasis, there will be the Azdaha, the Geolord. So this is the Geolord, which we also have a new post over here just recently about how this monster works. So you got to see some of the trailers, how the monster attacks, what are the ways to dodge it, and how to fight it. So before we fight the monster, we can actually prepare a little bit. Notice there's a lot of different animations for the monsters we can try to dodge. And as the monster grows stronger and imbued with more elements, we also see some of the moves similar to the Primogems reset. So you can see over here, the monster is pretty chubby. It looks really chubby to me. So notice how there's a different form of attacks. You want to be out of the range for those attacks. So once we fight the monster, we might make a guide for him as well, if it's difficult. There's also the Cryo Hypostasis that was also showed over here. Some interesting animations, as you can see. The attacks are very similar to the other ones, and I do believe this one also have a special mechanics with reviving system. So once it's low on HP, you'll have its final form and also be able to revive. So we'll have a look how this works, and again, if it's difficult, we'll make a guide on this one. So 2 new monsters and also 1 new monster for the new Spire Abuse. What we're going to see is there will be updates on the Spire Abuse for the floor 11 and also floor 12. With those updates, the new monsters will be joining with the Abyss Hector and also the Abyss Herald. Those 2 new Abyss monsters will be fighting us as the Hydro and also the Electric Elite monsters for the Spire Abuse for floor 11 and also for floor 12. Now there are some coverage on the new event. Notice how the first new major event will be coming on the 30th of April, and this event would last much longer because this is a major event. Notice this one will pretty much last for at least 18 days, and there's a lot of chain quests and a lot of more Primogems, I believe, to be found. So place of interest where we go and defeat monsters to gather special fruits which provide us with a shard. Those fruit shards can be used to challenge domains and also to find monsters, and with that particular shard we can use that as a rune system to buff ourselves for higher powers and also higher combinations of special effects, like increase attack by 50%, attack speed by 75%. There's a lot of good buffs over here. Now keep going over here. We have talked about the new quest over here with the Zonely quest, with the Hangout quest, and also with the New World quest. Those are the ones we talk about when we look at the Primogems. Now the additional add-ons with the gameplay is the gadget. The teapot will allow you to teleport into your realm anywhere you can, and also a few of the new recipes, new category of furnishings, new purchase item, the Dream Solvent. We have talked about this before, and I did just record a video about this item. So in that video, I'll talk about how this item works. This particular item will allow you to change 1-to-1 with a weekly boss drop item. So if you got an item from Child, you don't like this item, you can change 1-to-1 with this item. So this is really good. We have talked about a few of those other ones. The Transcendent Resin is a federal resin that expires after 7 to 14 days. Adapter of Vial Speed is the one that speed up your buildings. And the last 2 are the artifact experience items that gives you experience for artifacts. So like the artifact folders. There are a few new achievements. We'll make a video on this to look at all the achievements. So notice that floor 11 are changing and also floor 12 is changing. Notice that there's a special buff that gives physical damage to all the party members for the Spire Abuse. What a coincidence! Eula also does a lot of Eula also does a lot of physical damage. I was thinking of Hydro. So I saw the Hydro element over here. So basically, it's a buff to Eula on the Spire Abuse. So the monster lineup for floor 11, 12 are always changing, and this time they're going to a few interesting ones. There will be the Ocean monsters, there will be the Abyss Herald, and also the Abyss Lecter. So, as we can see over here, the face of the Spire Abuse, the buffs will also be revealed. So the first one is increasing physical damage as with normal attack. The second one is the black backslash with a character protected by a shield. So basically, those particular buffs seems to be favoring Zonli and also Eula, as expected, right? And this one also with the plunge attacks which increase critical rate can be interesting. So depending on the phases of the 3 different Spire builds, we can earn up to 1800 Primogems. And I do plan to make a video on what are the best characters to make the most Primogems every update, because I think that's really important to get those Primogems. Now if we keep going, some of the things that was addressed in the live stream about pinning the mails and also a few other control settings are also addressed over here with audio updates and also system optimizations. I won't go those too much details. I do believe some of those could be really good about saving some of the data space within the game. So there's a lot of notes over here as you can see, but I think we don't really need to worry about the optimization that much. There is an optimization animation for the Zonli plunge attack, which that could be cool though. I've seen people attacking with Zonli, then using the plunge attack right away. I hope they didn't nerf that. So you know how they said animation, the optimization, but rather they hotfixed the special Zonli plunge attack. Let's hope that's not the case. So small co-op optimization, and also there's a few other things. So the weekly battle pass. Some of those battle passes are really annoying because it asks you to collect items, it asks you to do a few things. So notice those are the deleted battle pass missions. There will be new battle pass missions, means we'll be preparing to do different things for the battle pass. I was usually going to make a guide on telling us to do the weekly boss not before the update but after update. It seems that this is also changing. So when the new, the preparation video comes for patch 1.5, we'll also update for this one. There seems to be a lot more focus on the teapot. Notice the furnitures, the currencies, and also a lot of different things over here about, focus on the teapot and also finding the salesman within the teapot, which is a rare salesman that sells pets and also different, layouts in the game. So deleted 3 following quests. Forge 3 items, defeat boss 1 time, and the following quest as the following quest. So basically they want us to be more interactive within the game, updating or upgrading your items, your weapons, and also, getting the characters to higher level. So for the original resin consumption quest, if you guys know about this one, you have to consume certain amount of original resin every day, and I do believe this one is made a little easier. So decrease the quantity needed for the battle pass. So overall, there are some of the improvements over here, and as we can see, there's some good changes. So new bosses, new monsters, new quest with the new world quest, new side quest, and also new hangout. The major update of the event will come 2 days after. You might be wondering why it's coming 2 days after. Because they don't want you to play the major event when the banner comes out. They want you to focus on the banner for 2 days and start summoning. I know it's marketing, right? So let me know what you guys think about this. And I did estimate the Primogems. I'm really curious, did they not give us the 300 Primogems? Let me know what you guys think about this one. No way to do that, right? Because 300 plus 300 is the agreement. They cannot back down into just 300. So usually with any patch update, it's 300 plus 300. So let's hope this is the case. I'll make a question mark over here. So let me know what you guys think about the patch update notes. I'll also have the link for the new monsters animation over here for us as well. So looking forward to the new patch, and also I'll be preparing videos for us to prepare for the new patch. Now if you found this video helpful, make sure you subscribe and also turn the little bell on for the latest news. I'll be looking towards to make more builds, guides, tips, and news and event updates for us as we come further into the game. And as always, I wish you guys the best of luck with Genshin and have the most fun in exploring this wonderful world.